the rest of the night to be nothing but great rallies and great defense.
So here is Hawkes had the 19 kills at 4:05 last night. What an up by Shuey. Outside set, Galloway gets blocked and roofed. Janice jumping up.
It's a swing by Ball State middle Vanis Buckholes, but looks to be just outside his reach. The ball is miraculously scooped up by libero Brett Sheward, and while it appears to be a nearly perfect pass, the setter gets there late. Hawaii outside, Chaz Galloway appears to just blast the ball into the block. After Chaz gets stuffed, the announcer says something hilarious.
By Shuey. Outside set, Galloway gets blocked and roofed.
Blocked and roofed. That's hilarious. It's like there's a distinction between blocks that are roofs and blocks that are just blocks. He says it again in 2 points.
4 serving 1 here in the opening frame. Here's Demetrius Muklius down the line. Right there is Pitlack. Get a scramble effort by Ball State. Free chance for Hawaii. Demi a second time. Denied. A stuff by Tinaishi and Davazocheva.
On this point, nice defense by both sides. Demetrius, or Demi, as the announcer says, gets set twice in a row, which can sometimes lead to blocks. The truth is, Demi was blocked on a very tight back set. He tried to tip it, but Tinaishi's hands were all over it. All right, 5-3, Ball State in the first set. The first block was 3-1. The second block, it was 4-1. Now 2 points later, it's 5-3, and we have our third block and 5 points. First, Galloway pinches into the middle to block the Bick. The ball is up, but Hawaii is way out of system. Galloway, as quick as he is, barely has time to get back for his approach. That kind of explains why I think Galloway got blocked for the second time early in this match. And while this video is about blocking or defense at the net, there are some incredible digs, incredible defense being played in the back row, which I hope gets highlighted in another coaching breakdown.
Still a low ball for Hawaii. Tella goes to G. Voss, and he is denied.
Ball State captain Janice reads this middle set really well. He pops right with the ball. He's waiting, and then he makes a great block.
He is denied.
Both night than we did last night.
8th kill for Ndavazocheva. Backside, Muklius. Blocked and roofed.
That is the third time the announcer says blocked and roofed, and I smile every time. The pass is off the net. Once again, Hawaii is out of system. Once again, Hawaii is swinging blind, and once again, Hawaii gets blocked and roofed. Now, just because I'm highlighting blocks on blind swings doesn't mean you should tip when you're swinging blind. Throughout this match, there were many more out-of-system sets that tooled the block, where a point was scored by attacking the ball off of the block and out of bounds, for those of us who are new. And so I really support attacking the block.
Mechanical problems with the plane. Flight got delayed to 11 p.m. tonight. They're not going to get in until 3 a.m. in the morning Hawaii time.
Did you see that? This is kind of like a Godzilla block. One hand up and slam it down. Oh my goodness.
Cole Hogland decides his right arm doesn't need to be involved in this play and gets a one-hand stuff block just pressing with his left arm. Turns to his team, puts his hands on his hips, and is like, well, that's embarrassing. It's great decision-making by this young man.
22 serving 14. Outside, the dig by Sheward on Ndavazocheva. Meanwhile, the block is up.
Most of what we can learn from this play can be seen from this freeze frame. Hawkes is leaning pretty far back when he makes contact with the ball. He may have overran his set a bit. You can see the middle is late, diving out to close the block. And so when Hawkes slams it off his block, it ricochets nearly out of bounds.
Play on the left. He's been doing a great job tonight.
And the stuff, Chaz Galloway.
for a block. They've only got 3 blocks on the night. Well under their average.
On this block highlight, we have a very quick back set to Kiyu Thompson on the right side for Ball State. He's clearly hitting from below the blocker's hands, so his only real options are to work it down the line, go sharp angle, or find a hole in the block. Chaz blocks Kiyu with his left arm, and I think Kiyu was attempting to slip the ball down the line or off the outside hand of Galloway's block.
Last year, second team ABCA All-American. One hand back set to Janis, and Spiros Hakis says, ole.
Step into the outside. Let's watch this step to the outside. Quick step to the outside, and then his left hand turning it back into the court.
The one-handed back set is pretty good, but the camera is moving just a little too much for me to really tell what's going on in this point.
Yeah, that was incredible. That was incredible as well. Over 6,000 rise here at Simplify Arena at Stan Sheriff Center.
Oh my gosh, Hoagland puts down a huge solo block to give Hawaii match point. Coaches are always saying penetrate across the net. Cole is showing you the definition of penetrating across the net right here. The announcer just said there were over 6,000 people in attendance. That's incredible. Hawaii leads America for all men's volleyball teams in attendance at any level.